Today we're going to see what comes in the box of a brand new Pixel 8 Pro, and we're going to talk about some of the features and why ultimately I chose this phone over some of the other options. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. About a year ago, we picked up the Google Pixel 7 Pro. And it was kind of okay, but ultimately I didn't really like it as much as I really wanted to. The biggest contributing factor for me back then was the curved screen. I just don't like the curved screens, okay? And right away you guys are gonna know that I have a certain bias towards not curved screens. So when I heard that the Pixel 8 Pro was going to have a flat screen and the curved screen was gone, my ears perked up and I thought, this could be a viable option for me. But my daily driver has been this, which is a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now, the S20 Ultra, you say? That's pretty old. Yes, it is, and here's what happened. So I sold my Google Pixel 7 Pro, so I really didn't like it, but I needed a phone. Obviously, you've got to have a phone. You have to have a phone. So I looked at what my best option was, and this ultimately became the best option because it had a pretty good camera. It was a little bit newer, but it was quite inexpensive. So I got it on Amazon for really cheap. It's an unlocked phone, and it's worked really well for the last year. But it's starting to annoy me in a lot of ways. Most specifically, the camera on this bugs the heck out of me. I really don't like it. So I'm hoping the camera on the Pixel 8 Pro is that much better and that the experience is not too bad. But I don't even know yet because we gotta open up the box. Before we get too far into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. If you've seen some of our content already and have not subscribed, we want you to join our community. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get back to the video. So first impressions of the box actually are, it's a typical box, but I like that they're including this. These are some pull tabs, so you can just go like this and then pull, rather than breaking your fingernails trying to figure out how to separate this. So go like that, and then this hopefully will just open right off, and that opens right off, and then, ta-da! Look at that. Now, inside here, there's nothing inside here, but interestingly, you can see right here, there's a cutout notch here, and that's for the camera module that still sticks out on here. So the unboxing, this is going to be a pretty basic unboxing, it seems. Let's peel this off first. So it says USB-C thumbprint reader. That's where your SIM card goes, volume buttons and all that. It's really cold. So let's peel this off. There we go, that's gone. Now, first off, I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have, in the old days, when you bought a new phone, they had a plastic screen protector. It wasn't supposed to be a screen protector, but it still functioned well as a screen protector. Now, they always did have this little bit that hung over, but what I found was you could get some scissors, cut that off, and you had an okay screen protector while you waited for a new screen protector to arrive. Now, fortunately, I bought this phone 2 weeks ago and I've been waiting for it to arrive. So in the meantime, I bought this, which is a screen protector, a glass screen protector off Amazon. So it's here, it's ready to go, so I can put that on. So we will put that on as part of this unboxing, but for now, there you go. This is just a sticky back. We're not gonna play with the phone yet. I'm gonna put that right there while we figure out what else is in this box. So we've got a Pixel manual. It's got tape on it so that it's sealed up. Oh, okay. This is the SIM card popper tool, which we will need when I swap my SIM card. And then a manual that has writing so small, nobody is reading it. I don't even know why they bother wasting the paper for that, but that's in there. Let's put this over here so you guys can know. Then we've got a USB-C to USB-C cord. And these, I'm not sure how I feel about all these cardboard packaging rings and stuff. It makes it very hard to pack it back up after you've done an unboxing, but this is just a typical USB-C to USB-C cord. It's actually quite thick and it's roughly 2 feet long. I don't even think, it might be 3 feet long, but it's actually really thick and it feels high quality, which is excellent. It's obviously going to be a two-way communication cord, and we'll do the typical wrapping of that back up. And in the middle here, we have, now that's interesting. So this is a USB-C to USB-A adapter. Now I would have thought they would have gone the other way around to where I can plug my USB-C into here, and then this would be a USB-A so I could plug it into a standard USB charger block. But that's not what they've done here. What they've done here is made this so that it plugs into your phone, and then you got a USB-A port there. My guess is they've included this for the data transfer from your old phone to your new phone, because with this adapter I can go like this and then plug in a regular USB cord to pair the two together. In my case, this cord will work just fine, and actually it would work fine anyway. Like if this is a USB-C, which it is, why do I need, I don't know, that's baffling, but it came with it anyway. And then that's really it. That's the whole unboxing. This is kind of basic, I guess, kind of lackluster. So before we turn it on, I do want to get that glass screen protector on here because you can see I've already got some smudges on there. So it's time to do an unboxing of my brand new glass screen protector. Now this is nothing special. I got it on Amazon and it hopefully will work good. My concern with glass screen protectors lately are the sticky part. They leave the part where the thumbprint reader goes on, they leave that not sticky, so you can always see an outline of where the thumbprint reader goes. So I'm hoping this doesn't have that, because I like one that just goes over the whole thing. In fact, my regular phone, the S20, I didn't even use a screen protector at all because it was so cheap that I didn't care to protect it, and if I broke the screen, whatever, I didn't particularly like the phone, so I didn't mind if I broke it. But let's have a look-see. Now this is 3, should be 3. It is 3. It also comes with the camera lens cover, screen protector as well, and some dust absorbing pads. I've never used those before. So we're gonna just get the wipes out. Whether it has that sticky spot or not, I really don't care because I need to put it on. But if I look at this, it looks like it may have it. So that's gonna go, and normally what I like to do is dry fit it first, just to see how it's going to go. In this case, it should go okay. It says it's case friendly, and that's usually it's a code word for the screen protector is a little bit on the small side, but that's okay. So we're going to use a wet wipe first, clean all the dust off the screen, because there's nothing worse than a glass screen protector that has dust underneath of it. So we use this first. Get it all soaking wet. Make sure there's nothing on there. Throw that over there. And then we use the number 2 dry wipe to make sure we don't have any water smears on there. I like how small they make these, like so small that I can barely get my fingers on these stupid things. Now because that's an alcohol swab, this should wipe right off. And then I always peel this off away from anything in case there is dust on it, so it doesn't flick the dust onto the screen that I'm trying to put it onto. And then we're just going to go like this. We'll push it that way, like that. And I'm happy to report, happy to report that this screen protector finally has the thumbprint reader covered, so you can't see that at all. Now I do want to do the camera protector as well while I'm here, because nothing worse than a cracked camera lens. Now this one said a bunch of BS about how the camera is friendly for night shots and stuff and whatever else. We'll find out. I may end up having to take this off because usually it reflects through the glass and then it makes your pictures look all washed out. So if it looks like that's happening, then we'll take this off, but it's on now. And that is our glass screen protector installed on the phone. Next thing to do always is to protect it. So we've got this. This is the Spigen Google Pixel 8 Pro Liquid Air Protector. Now I prefer the TPU style cases, usually because they just feel better in your hands. They slide into your pockets easier than the silicone ones. And in this case, they are very form-fitting. So they fit really tight, which we're gonna test right now. And then it says it's still tactile. So this protects the back glass piece. As you can see, it sticks out, but it still feels good in your hand. And when I compare it to the phone that I just am getting rid of, it seems okay. Now, for our first turn on test. So we'll power this up, we'll hold that down. Google Pixel. So first power up of our Google Pixel 8 Pro. Now, some of the reasons why, while this is booting up, let's talk about this. Some of the reasons why I picked up the Pixel 8 Pro. So first of all, curved screen. I hate curved screens, and Samsung, if you're listening, give me an ultra large flat screen phone and I will buy it. But if you keep doing those ultra curved screens, I'm not buying it. So Google came to the table with a worthy phone with a flat screen. So of course I'm gonna buy it. Welcome to your Pixel. Get started. Now, I obviously have to do a full setup before I can get into the software on the screen. I don't want to do that on this video because it's long and it's boring, and I'm not going to do a hands-on because I need to try it first and build an impression of what I think about this phone. So I will just continue telling you guys the reasons why I picked it. So obviously the flat screen, for sure. Now I like a big screen phone, largely because my thumbs are so fat. And if you go like this, you can see, if I hold the phone in my hand and I put my thumbs on there, you can see how fat my thumbs are. So when I'm using my keyboard, my thumbs are so fat, the wider the phone, the better it is for someone with fat thumbs like myself. So usually a bigger phone, or usually a bigger screen phone means a wider screen phone. Now that hasn't been totally true lately because of the aspect ratio. So you can see the Pixel has a smaller screen, but if you look at the size difference here, my S20 is a taller screen. So the width overall, you're not gonna see it very well, but let me see if I go like this. Look at that. It's detected that I have a Pixel 8 Pro and it's like, do you wanna set that up? Maybe I do. But if you look at the width overall, the width is about the same. Even though this one is a bigger screen, it's just a taller screen. This one's a little bit shorter, but it's still the same width. Especially, this one has a slight curve to the screen. A slight curve, not a big curve like the newer ones. This one being a flat screen, you get more effective edge of this phone. So this one should be roughly the same width-wise experience, even if it's not as tall, which is okay because when you're doing one-handed, you're not reaching way up there anyway. So it's too hard to do. So it really doesn't matter. Next up are the specs. Now, there's gonna be people on YouTube that are gonna talk all about the specs and the Tensor chip versus the Exynos versus the Qualcomm chip and all that. They're gonna break that all down. They're gonna say this one's marginally better because of this. The fact of the matter is this. Processors are all about the same. We can run benchmarks. We can tell you that this score versus this one, and you won't know what that means. All you want to know is, can I check Facebook? Can Instagram work? Can I check out some snaps from my friends? And can I take pictures? Oh, and does it open up the internet? The answer is yes to all of those with this, but the answer is also yes with my S20 Ultra, which is a 4-year-old phone. So obviously the Pixel 8 Pro is going to be better than my S20. It's going to be better. It's got more cores, they're faster, it's got more RAM, it's got more storage, it's got more of all of that stuff. So when you're figuring out, should I upgrade or should I not, don't get hung up in the processor specs. Don't get caught up in the RAM. Like, it's going to have enough RAM, obviously. It's going to have a good enough processor. The question you're going to be asked is, do you want a lot of storage? Now, I bought the 128 gigabyte storage, which is the lowest model, and that's because I just don't really save anything on my phone. I don't run a lot of apps, I don't download a lot of music. I take pictures, but they back up to Google anyway, so then I just delete the ones that I don't need on my phone anymore, or I transfer them onto my computer. So I'm not so worried about that. But those of you who are, you can get, for an extra $100, you can get a 256 gigabyte model, or you can go up from there. But that's really the only thing that you're gonna care so much about. The other thing you're gonna wonder about is the camera. Is the camera any good? Well, again, my S20 Ultra had a reasonably good camera. The Google Pixel 8 Pro obviously is gonna have a better camera. They're gonna say it's better anyway. And even if you're looking at the Pixel 8 Pro versus the newest S24 Ultra or the newest whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know, I don't care. Because whatever it is that you pick, they're all gonna have a good camera. We're getting so nitpicky now to where we're like taking pictures at night to be like, oh, this one takes better night pictures, but this one takes better indoor pictures. The reality is, take a picture with the camera, it's gonna look fine. It's only when you compare it to another phone where you can get super nitpicky and be like, well, this one looks a little bit better in this scenario. Do you know what the best camera is? The one that you have. Whatever camera you've got when you're somewhere where you're like, we should take a picture, it's gonna be good enough, I promise you. Now, there's gonna be photography buffs who are like, no, of course, if you want a good camera, you're gonna get the iPhone. Yeah, sure, go get the iPhone. But if you're like me and you just want a phone that you can just turn on and check stuff, and it works, and people can call you, and you can text them, and you can take pictures, the Pixel 8 Pro is a good value for the money, especially right now they're giving you a free Pixel Watch with your purchase. So I did get the Pixel Watch. It's not here right now because they shipped it separate. So that's coming up in a future video. I'm also gonna do a hands-on impression, but I gotta use it first. So my opinion of this might change. Maybe that S21's actually a better phone and I just don't know it yet. So we'll figure that all out in another video. Tell me in the comments, are you considering the Pixel 8 Pro? And if so, why? Do you have a Pixel 8 Pro? Let me know. Or do you have questions about the Pixel 8 Pro that I can answer? I can test it, I can try it, and I can tell you all about it. I'd love to in a future video. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.